Hello, hello. Wow. Hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on a video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and we're reacting to episode 14 of Cherry Magic. It's the second of the two bonus episodes. I just finished reacting to the Valentine's Day / Rokaku episode, and now I believe this is all about Suge and Minato and their relationship. So we're just going to dive in and see how they brought it to life. But girl, I'm blind!
柘植さんってメガネ外すとイケメンですね。
Now y'all just trying to piss me off. So that's two Suge and Minato kisses we've gotten, and not a single damn Kurodachi kiss. Y'all trying to piss. Woo! Okay, Suge! Chat. What the hell? Okay. Okay, I'm not sure if that's actually where the episode ends or if that was just some strange editing from where I got this video off Daily Motion. I don't know. Either way, it seemed like we were coming towards the end of the episode anyway, so either it ended there and they didn't show us that last kissing moment, or they showed us last kissing moment and it ended. I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. But either way, I was fine. I was so fine throughout the episode until that last minute and a half when they gave me that kiss. If y'all watched my reaction to episode 13, I said at the beginning of that I wasn't upset at the fact that there wasn't a Kurodachi kiss. I wasn't necessarily upset about it. What had me frustrated was the fact that we were teased with the Kurodachi kiss so many times throughout the series, and I listed off a couple places at the top of the restaurant on like episode 2 or 3 or 4 when Adachi was sick and Kurosawa took him home and actually fell on top of him, when they were at dinner at Kurosawa's house there towards the end, I think episode 11, you know, in Kurosawa's mind, like so many different times they tease us with this damn Kurodachi kiss, and it's like my issue with the fact that I didn't get the kiss is that they teased me with it for the entire season. If they hadn't teased me with it through, and I'm not the only one, because I went to Google to see maybe if there was an extended cut of the episode, or maybe the episode cut off somewhere or whatever. I checked to see whatever, and I stumbled across this Reddit thread where other people express their frustrations with me, and it's a very like 50-50, you know, two-sided thing. Some people are completely fine with the fact that there's no kiss, and other people were like, you know, super upset about it. And it's like, I get where both sides are coming from, but the main takeaway I got from that really resounded with me, it's the fact that we were teased with the kiss so many times. If they didn't tease me with that damn kiss so many times throughout the season, then I would have been fine just having it be, you know, fluffy good times, good feels, and we just hug and, you know, have a good time. Great, that's fantastic. But since they teased me with it so many times, and then they had Suge and Minato actually kiss, it's like, clearly it's not an issue about having two men kiss on the show, because you had Suge and Minato do it. So maybe it was reservations of the actors or something like that, but then in my head I'm like, look, if we're casting in a BL series, ain't nobody got time to be casting actors who aren't willing to play the characters to the full extent. Like, I'm not saying you gotta go sleep with a man, although I would watch that episode too. But I'm not saying you gotta go sleep with a man, but you're playing a gay character, do some gay shit. Like, I don't know. So maybe it was something that had to do with reservations of the actors. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe that was just the direction choice that they decided to go, and they just decided they decided just to tease us with it all the way. So my frustrations are not with the fact that there wasn't a kiss, it's the fact that we were teased with the kiss so many times, and we got this alternate kiss over here with other people, but we didn't get the main ship to actually kiss. So I was fine with that. I made my peace with it, but then they gave me another damn Suge Minato kiss. So that's 2, potentially 3 kisses from people who were not my main ship that you showed me in this series, and I couldn't get my main ship. And it's just like, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. It's working up other emotions in me. So I'm going to move past this for right now. So I'm going to move into the episode, because what I liked about this episode is, well, it wasn't in any of the first 3 volumes of the manga, so I haven't read it yet. It's completely new scenarios and whatnot for me, so I didn't come into this with any previous knowledge from reading the mangas. So I'm guessing these storylines might be in volumes 4 or 5, so whenever those get translated in English, I guess I'll find out. But yeah, it was nice again to get another Suge centric episode, chronicling his time with Minato after they got together, after Suge lost his powers and all that good stuff. And yeah, just a lot of issues that happened that could have resolved from just good, clear communication. It was just a lack of communication that led to hurt feelings, and eventually it got cleared up in the end. But yes, for a little bit there, Minato was working my last nerve, and I was ready to just, I'm not even dating the boy, and I'm like, you know what, I'm ready to break up with him at this point, because I'm like, I don't have time for this nonsense. I don't have time for these, like, I get it, people are emotional, people get jealous, people can internalize things and whatnot, but I'm like, for the love of God, don't make me feel like I did something wrong because you're insecure about whatever you got going on. Like, I understand where his insecurities come from. I get it. I get where they're stemming from. And yes, he is still young. He's still a baby, which is something that he needs to keep reminding himself. He is still young, and he still has time. Like, achieving your dreams or achieving your goals doesn't have a timeline. Like, you can't subscribe to other people's timetables just because other people have reached levels of success by the time they were 22, by the time they rolled out of high school, by the time they reached 28 or whatever. Just because other people have reached success by these particular time periods doesn't mean that you have to reach that same level of success by those same time periods. Like, everybody's journey is their own. Everybody's journey is unique. So that's just something that he needs to remind himself, that, and something that all of us need to remind ourselves. Like, you can't compare your journey to other people's journeys. Yes, there might be some similarities in a sense. Maybe you guys had similar goals or whatnot, but your overall paths are different, and you get where you're gonna get in your own damn time. So just, yes, that's just something that he needs to, and a mentality he needs to subscribe to. But I get it. I get where the insecurity is coming from, because he's feeling like he's not achieved his dream, and Suge has, I guess, achieved his dream at this point in time. But again, at the same time, Suge is older, and Suge has been working towards it for a very long time. It's not something that's just happened for him overnight. He didn't just wake up one day and become award-winning novelist. Like, no, he's written book after book after book. He's got a series of books and whatnot, but it was this inspiration that he got from Minato that inspired him to write this particular book that won him this award and whatnot. So it's just, Minato just needs to, remind himself that it's not about getting places in a certain amount of time. Just keep working, keep working. But yes, I was ready to break up with him, because I'm like, and I dived into it a little bit there, because Suge and Adachi and myself, of that mentality where it's like, we don't always know how to verbalize our feelings. We don't always know how to say what it is we're feeling on the inside. So a lot of times we'll internalize our feelings, internalize what's going on, and overthink. We'll overthink. That it's just, yes, that's just like classic, you know, introvert kind of mentality. Just overthink every damn thing, overthink every social interaction. Oh my gosh, am I being awkward right now? Oh my gosh, did I upset them? Did, you know what? Overthink everything. So Minato basically pawning off blame, like, hey, can you just think about not dancing like that next time? Because like at first when Suge hurt himself, he was very, very sweet, you know, brought him the ice and he was very caring. And then when they were walking home, like the switch flipped in his head and he's like, you know, can you not dance like that in public because it embarrasses me? And I'm like, listen, little boy, I'm about to put you over my knee right now, and not in a sexy fantasy kind of way right now, in a you pissing me off kind of way. And then he kept going at it, and I'm like, little boy, I ain't got time for this. I ain't got time. I have not got the time. I have not got the patience. You are working my last nerve, and I need you to go figure out what the hell is going on with you, because like that's just not the kind of interaction that people who have that people like me, Suge, Adachi, who have that sort of, you know, overthinking mentality, that's not what we need to hear. That's not what, especially when we didn't do anything. Like, that's not what we need to hear, because all we're going to think about is run through every scenario in our head 700,000 times trying to figure out what it is we did wrong, and then we're sending you messages apologizing and you're going to leave us on red? No, 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 no. Grow the fuck up. Learn what's going on in your head. Use your damn words like a big boy and just grow the fuck, like, sorry, irritated things. But yes, in the end, we got there. It all came out in the open, and it was a very romantic little scene that they had there. This underscoring the music that they had while Suge was telling Minato about how he inspired him, how his dance inspired him to write the book, and you know, just all the inspirational words that he was giving him there towards the end. Such a touching moment, and the underscoring was just beautiful. It just set such a beautiful scene. And then, yeah, then we looked like we were in, you know, on par for a little bit more sexy time, and then a giant car popped up, and I'm like, I don't know what the hell any of this is, but okay, whatever. But yeah, it was another cute episode, and like I said in my reaction to episode 13, I wish that there was a season 2. I wish that there was a season 3, season 4, whatever. Like, even if it just stayed light and fluffy the whole time, you know, kind of like Quarren Things, where it was more or less just a light and fluffy series for all 6 episodes or something. Like, even if they had another season, it was just light and fluffy. There wasn't any conflict, any issues that needed to be resolved. I would just love to see their day-to-day life. Adachi and Kurosawa mainly. I mean, sure, some more Minato and Suge would be nice too, but I would just love to see Kurodachi and I keep shipping them back, Kurosawa and Adachi. I would love to just see their day-to-day life. I'd love to see their relationship blossom. I'd love to see more of just their interactions together, because I love seeing them together. They are so cute, they're so adorable, and they just make me smile so much. So I wish that there was more for me to watch, but alas, there isn't. We've reached the end of this journey, unfortunately, but I've enjoyed it. And I hope you guys have too. So thank you again for joining me along this journey. Thank you for the recommendations to watch this series. I can't wait to dive into some other Japanese BL series, because I thoroughly enjoyed this one. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications so you're notified when all my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments. I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you. Guys go, a shout out to my amazing patrons. I can't begin to express how thankful I am for your support, and if you guys would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is down in the description. I love you guys.